How do you use text features to gather information about a nonfiction text? Readers, in this lesson you will learn how to get ready to read an article by looking at the text features. Let's review. We know nonfiction texts have text features that may not be found in fiction stories. Examples of text features include photos and captions and information boxes. In a previous lesson, we learned how to prepare for reading by focusing on the title and subtitles, which are also important nonfiction text features that can help us gather information about a text. Let's talk about a common mistake. Oftentimes, readers will start reading a text and forget to look at the text features. When a reader forgets to look at text features, they miss important information. So remember, text features help us gather information about what the text will teach. In this lesson, we will be using the nonfiction article, The Declaration of Independence and the First 4th of July. We will practice looking at the text features, jotting our observations, and asking the question, what will this text teach me? To jot our observations, we will use pencil and paper, or you can jot your notes in your reader's notebook. I will start most of my sentences with I notice. When we make an observation, we are noticing details. In this case, noticing details about our text, the Declaration of Independence, and the first 4th of July. Let's begin. Take a look at the first page of our article. What text features do you see? I see a title, photo, caption, and a word in bold, which means it's written darker than other words and stands out to the reader. Let's take a minute to jot our observations by looking at the photo and reading the caption. Did you know that during the American Revolution, the American flag had only 13 stars to represent the 13 colonies? What do you notice from these two features? This is what I jotted on my paper. I noticed the American flag and how it once had only 13 stars. I also noticed the folded paper or document. It looks old and it has the word Congress written at the top. Let's see if we can find more text features. On page 2, I see an information box, a subtitle, and more words in bold. On page 3, we can see another subtitle and bolded word, along with a picture in black and white with a caption underneath. The caption says, "This engraving from 1861 shows the signing of the Declaration of Independence." So let's jot another observation. I notice a section on writing the Declaration. I also notice the year 1861 written in the caption. This article is packed with text features that will give us important information about the text. Take a look at these text features. The title, photos and captions, a word in bold, and a subtitle. These are just a few of the many text features from this article, and already by making observations from these features, we have a better understanding of what this text will teach. It's important to remember, after looking at your text features and jotting your observations, ask yourself, what will this text teach me? Listen as I first reread my notes. As I read, I will highlight important details. I notice the American flag once had only 13 stars. I notice an old document with the word Congress. I notice a section on writing the Declaration. And I notice the year 1861 written in the caption. Now I need to ask myself, what will this text teach me? This text will teach me about the Declaration of Independence. I will learn about the time period of when the Declaration was written and about the First Continental Congress. So readers, in conclusion, 1. Look at the text features. 2. Jot your observations. And 3. Ask, what will this text teach me? In this lesson, you have learned how to get ready to read an article by looking at the text features.